Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with more Men of Yoshiwara Ohgiya with Asagiri. We're on the last chapter. We've got our super happy ending. So let's see how this plays out and see how happy it can be. All right, celebrations. With Asagiri's help, the Kisune family business managed to get back on its feet. Not only did the money he gave us come in handy, but his popularity rubbed off on the coat he wore, giving us no shortage of orders. Asagiri himself, however, said it was all due to my kimono-made Western clothes and their quality, but Mother and I felt deeply indebted to him. We were overjoyed at how things had turned out. However, it's a lot of howevers. Yoshiwara was different. Since Asagiri, at the peak of his popularity, no longer needed to make money, he suddenly stopped taking clients, causing chaos in the pleasure house. Whoops. However, the way Asagiri acted as if nothing had happened was truly like him. The owner of the pleasure house desperately tried to convince him to stay, but, well, he announced his retirement. And today was the day of his departure. When I went up to his room, I found him leaning against his window looking outside. Asagiri? Kaze. Time already. Oh, look, he's got his new coat. Hang on. Oh, wow. So that's the full coat. Because before you couldn't really see it. And, I'm going to take a picture of it because fuck it. It is. Are you ready? Asagiri wanted me to walk him to the gate alone. He had smiled, saying he didn't want to make his departure melodramatic, but a thought struck me. His memories of this place couldn't have been bad ones. So perhaps he wanted to protect them until the end. Memories of living like a courtesan, like himself, nonchalant and carefree. Once he stepped out of this gate, he would cease to be his courtesan self. I thought I would pack, but it turns out I didn't have many things. But what about clothes? I gave them all to Takigawa's assistants and aides. All of them? Yeah, I mean, who would wear flashy clothes like that outside? So it turns out that all I want to bring is the coat you made me. He opened up his arm to show off his coat. Something seemed different about Asagiri today. He didn't seem nice or soft. He seemed sad. Asagiri, are you really all right with this? With what? Leaving here. You won't regret leaving to come live with me, will you? Come now, this is my decision. But, what, do I look like I don't want to leave? Well, it isn't that, but come to me, Kaze. Asagiri, sitting on the windowsill, opened his arms up to me, so I went into his arms. He was sweet, and his scent enveloped me. Whenever he did this, it would always warm my heart. I love you, Kaze. To be honest, I'm probably getting a little too sentimental, but it's difficult to leave the place you spent so many years in, isn't it? Yeah. I'm a really sloppy guy. And if I figure out what waited for me was a miserable death until I met you. How does sloppy and death coincide? I don't know. A miserable death? Well, yeah, having a sloppy life, having a sloppy death. But since meeting you, I swore that I'd be really straight arrow. You don't have to push yourself. Let me push myself for you. But I want to be reborn so I can live with you. His strong declaration had my pulse jumping, and the moment I looked up, my lips were stolen. Times passed slowly as they stayed on me. Then he gently pulled his lips away. I want to be with you until we die. And I want to become a man who can do that. Thank you, Asagiri. Then I, too, will become a woman worthy to walk with you. You don't need to change a thing. Oh, and why not? You're fine the way you are. No, you're much too good for me, in fact. Sparks of heat flew through my cheeks, and then came to say goodbye. But I see you're busy. Takigawa, no, not busy at all. Because from now on, I can do this whenever I want. Asagiri held me even tighter. Asagiri, all right, I'll let you go. The moment he let go, he grazed my cheek with his lips. I shot him a glare in embarrassment, but he just chuckled. Looks like things are going well. Pretty well. We'll continue to go well. Well, you are pretty skillful. That's about it, though. What do you mean, about it? You're always like that, but when it comes to Kaze, you start getting cowardly, desperate, like you're a different person. Anyone would turn out like that with a woman they've fallen for. Who knows? You'll understand someday too, Takigawa. Don't talk like you know stuff about stuff. Well, I hope you'll find happiness too. Takigawa fell on his face stone, but then he burst out laughing. Same to you. But since you've got the work of happiness ahead of you, I'd worry about your own business first. I'll take that advice gratefully. Yeah, don't disappoint me. What, you think I would? Let's go, Kaze. All right. I feel like I would tear up at seeing these two. Well, he's the only one who wants to say goodbye to Asagiri. Come on, where's everyone else? I knew they lived here like brothers, but they trusted each other so deeply. Takigawa, thank you for everything. Asagiri's in your hands now. Thank you. I'll see to it that he leads a life unworthy of regretting. Hey, come on. It's not like you're adopting me or anything. Into my household, maybe. Did I sound like I was? Yeah. Shouldn't you say something like, we'll build a happy life together or something? Oh, okay. Good point. Well, whatever. Just live how you want. Don't regret anything. With that, Takigawa turned his back. Thank you. For everything, really. As Asagiri whispered to Takigawa's back, I lowered my head deeply as well. Afterwards, we went around thanking the owner and the other workers and finally left Ohgiya. Then once Asagiri had come to my house, with a desperate scramble to prepare for the wedding began, Asagiri took care of everything he put his hands to, quickly and skillfully. He may have seemed easygoing and relaxed when he was in the pleasure house, but since he helped me and gave me advice when business turned sour, I could see that he had a serious business-minded side to him as well. He just wanted to be free. He wasn't the sloppy person he said he was. And then, on the day of our wedding, I'm expecting a picture. It's a picture! The ceremony met its solemn beginning. Hold up. Oh, they look cute. Oh. I kind of wish I could see a bit further back. I feel like we're all up in their picture. All up in there. Okay, anyway. We had drawn quite the crowd since weddings were no common sight on the island. Though, of course, Takigawa and the other courtesans couldn't make it. The head of the Ohgiya assistants came running to see Asagiri. My lady, allow me to pour your drink. As everyone watched us, Musashi poured sake into our nuptial cups. Musashi, who had always taken care of me, was chosen to pour the sake. Though at the first he refused with unusual stubbornness. Eventually, he accepted. Thank you, Musashi. Congratulations. I think he actually has a crush on you. That's just my thought on the matter. His hand trembled as he poured the sake and his voice shook just as much. And beside me, talk about nerves. I don't think I've been this nervous in my life. I lost count of how many times he said the word nervous. Asagiri's features were tense, making me all the less nervous. So what's got you looking so calm, Kaze? You, Asagiri. Me? Well, you seem to be nervous enough for the both of us. Oh, is that how it works? He gave me an exasperated smile and then took a deep breath. Kaze, here's sake. Oh, yes. At mother's prompting, I brought the small cup to my mouth and drank. Asagiri. All right. My hand touched his and I passed him the cup. It was cold. He really was nervous. Incredibly nervous. I put my hand on his knee and gave me a soft smile in response. Sir Asagiri, I entrust my lady to you. I'll make her happy. The wedding went off without incident. Even Asagiri, nervous throughout the whole affair, managed to drink all his ritual sake. By the time the after party came rolling around, he was back to his usual self. Hey, Kaze. He brought his mouth to my ear. Tonight, it's our first night, you know. Asagiri. Hey, I felt like I'd die from nervousness if I didn't imagine you moaning on our bed. Well, wait, you seem fine now? That's because I'm looking forward to tonight so much. My cheeks exploded with red. You could probably tell too, even through the white face powder mask I wore. Curious, I put my hands to my cheeks. I can have you as much as I want tonight, right? I won't have to worry about our parting. No, I can just have you as we savor our joy. It's embarrassing to hear. And prepare yourself. Tonight's going to be your most embarrassing yet, and most pleasurable. Asagiri narrowed his eyes mischievously and chuckled. Oh, this was so embarrassing. But even as I thought that, well, Asagiri had a point. All that awaited us now was happiness. I felt that that was all I could ask for, and so I nodded to show him I felt the same way. Oh, super happy ending was happy. That was good. I liked it. All right, guys, I'll see you back at the happy ending for Asagiri. Let's see which one which is better. Let me know what you guys think. Like, how do you thought of this one? And then let me know what you think of the next one. All right, I'll see you guys there. Bye. Or the previous one. So I'm gonna load the happy and then the scrappy. All right, sorry. Bye.